Virginia's former governor takes the stand again today in his own corruption trial. Bob McDonnell's defense started Monday, fighting weeks of rough testimony from the prosecution. Prosecutors accuse Bob and Maureen McDonnell of using their political position to help a wealthy businessman sell his products. They say they didn't do it. Andy Fox stepped out of the courtroom during a break. Andy, what's happening in court this morning?
Well, he's now been on the stand for about 13 hours over 3 days. There's been talk of Star Scientific stocks and loans. Bob McDonnell needed $50,000 in order to carry his beach rental at Sandbridge through the winter, and that's the reason why he went after Johnny Williams for a loan. This was the governor showing up at court today. Mrs. McDonnell contacted Johnny Williams. Bob McDonnell says he knew nothing about it. He was asked, did you ever think it was inappropriate to take a loan from Mr. Williams? Long pause. No. If you thought he was trying to corrupt your office, would you have taken the loan? Absolutely not, he said. And then they needed to get terms of the deal in writing. That's what Bob McDonnell wanted. There were emails about that. Johnny Williams kept pushing Bob McDonnell to take the loan in stock and then borrow against the price of the stock. Bob McDonnell thought that was a terrible idea. He wanted $50,000. And in the end, he got the loan, $50,000, 2% interest over 3 years. Did you ever have a discussion with Mr. Williams about what he wanted from state government? The answer to that, no. And then Bob McDonnell got another $20,000 loan. He was asked, did you report the loans? No. Why? Because they were corporate liability checks to Mobo LLC, which is the operation of the beach rental. They were in the loan section. He thought they were for personal loans, not for these LLC loans. This is what happened when Bob McDonnell showed up at court today.
I'm blessed with 5 really amazing kids. 33 years we've been raising them, and they're the joy of my life. It's my children.
Is it tough? Did they help you get through the day?
Absolutely. I talked to all 5 of them last night. They give me a lot of strength. My children, and I'm really proud that they have, despite the hardships my wife and I are going through, they've lived their lives and have continued to do very well in their jobs and school. They're proud of the way they've handled it.
It's a very long day yesterday. How are you geared up for today?
Well, I've got several more days, and my job is just to listen to the questions and tell the truth. That's all I do.
Okay, thank you, everybody.
Now, all of this is very important because the defense is trying to show that Bob McDonnell did not have any illegal intent, that he never did anything for Johnny Williams, that they had this friendship, that loans were given. He thought that the loans were appropriate because if he thought they were inappropriate, he is arguing that he never would have taken it. And of course, since the story broke, the loans have been repaid and all the gifts returned. Bob McDonnell is now back on the stand. We're going to run back up, and we'll have another report for you coming up today on Wavy News 10 and 4. In Richmond, Andy Fox, 10 on your side.
Thanks, Andy. And in the meantime, don't forget to check out our special coverage of this story online. When Andy calls in with new details, they go up on our webpage right away. We also have an interactive timeline where you can learn more about the history of this trial.